get another ping back, and this time the coordinates are attached to it. And you can actually go to the coordinates if you desire.
I would. I'd like to go there running cold with our Whisper Thrust engines on and our stealth plating, but I would like to go there.
Hey Ash,
Yes?
are those coordinates within our sensor range?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Because you've hidden behind a lot of stuff.
Fair enough. Also, unless I specifically state so, I'm not going to use active sensors. I'm using only passive.
Okay.
I have no idea if that makes any mechanical difference.
That's alright, you're on a shielded section anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, if like, I have no idea how storage sensors actually work, but like usually if you're using active sensors, you're pinging someone with like a radar or sonar or something.
When I bought your security thing, I bought the shielded one just so I didn't have to worry about that.
Wait, so you can active ping someone and they can't see it?
Basically, yeah, I decided, look, if Sibby's got one job, I'll
How
buy
does
him
it
the
even work?
I went, if Sibby has one job, I will buy him the most pimp thing we can have. The same way I went, okay, Amanda will have the biggest cannon I can find. And Jack can have any meta he wants.
What can I have?
Get fucked.
You can get in the brig.
Guys, as you start getting closer towards the ship, your scanners start to pick up a truly massive ship. It seems to be almost capital size.
So what you're saying is we can take it.
But it's slightly smaller than the capital, of course. It's almost over a frigate, but it is large. You wish to get closer?
I do.
Right, if you wish to remain unseen, roll piloting. Because it's behind. It is behind currently one of the planets within Corellia system. I mean, Coruscant system.
I have two ideas, and none of them are particularly good. I'm gonna go with idea number one of I would like to be a limpet, please. I'm gonna barnacle that motherfucker. What diff, Ash?
The diff is currently 1.
1 pup?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
You're gonna barner what now?
I'm gonna barnacle that motherfucker.
Okay.
Stick to it, basically.
Click. Okay, they've not met us. Something's happened wrong here. Okay, we're leaving. Vroomf. Click. Okay, we've got the coordinates, guys. That's the base idea. So.
Must roll.
Wow.
Nice. Right, you are so stealthy, and as you come around the planet, you're ready for anything that may be there. And as you get closer, eventually you come to see what you were stalking this entire time.
I'm calling it now. It's a frigate, or like, no, it's a freighter with like a silhouette enhancer.
As you come towards the thing, you see a lovely cruise ship going across the area. You can see a rather clean cruise ship flying throughout space.
Do we see any icebergs somewhere around that we can crash it in?
You see some ships attaching to it now and again, dropping off some people.
We're not recreating the Titanic in space.
Jack?
Yes, Tizza?
Is this the ship we are going to, really?
Yep.
It somehow isn't exactly what I was expecting from someone dealing in stolen goods.
I was kind of expecting it to be smaller but more personal, but no, this about lines up. Anyway, you've got some nice clothes in your room, right?
Teaser just like turns her head to look at Jack, and like her expression tells you everything. She wears robes.
Coruscant has some nice clothes.
Wait, right. No, I wasn't the one who was going to infiltrate the heist things. No, I don't have nice clothes.
You went to a wedding.
Yeah, I wore my robes.
She wore her robes.
Seriously? Oh my god, Tizer, I'm so disappointed in you.
Can I, like, dye my wedding dress and wear that?
You want to dye your wedding dress?
I'm gonna dye it black.
Okay, so it's at this point...
Wait, you're a
I'm gonna-
Mandalorian, you can wear your armor and no one...
No,
like...
it is at this point I would like to mention one of the many ship upgrades. So, the
You have a
upgrade for
wardrobe.
Jack and Astrid's room is luxury passenger suite. It
So in
comes
other words-
with gear, it comes with clothes, it has
okay.
nice shit in it.
So in other words, since it's meant to be a wide ship-wide upgrade, you guys can pick out some
Yeah,
fancy
basically,
clothes from the wardrobe.
I have a wardrobe of nice jackets and shit
Ba-
like this a while ago.
Basically, you are the costume or prop department.
Basically, yeah. So I just turn
It's
back.
like
to
just
the
in
smug
case we
look
need,
on my
just in
face
case
and go,
our freighter needs to become a luxury yacht or something. You have the things.
Yes, that is exactly correct. As I turn back to you with a smug face and go, you do have some nice clothes, right?
Not. Wait, is the answer here no or yes? I'm confused. Do
that's
you have
my-
the clothes or do I have the clothes?
That is my in-character way of telling you that we are going to be infiltrating this cruise ship rather than blowing it out
Okay,
the sky.
in that case, Tizzy just turns to Jack with a painting.
No, I think we should add to our terrorism list and just kill everyone.
So, should I scan that vessel?
That would be nice. Find somewhere we can get in without being detected. He should be on a presidential suite, probably with his
Okay,
own
then.
section of the ship. And the reason he'll be on the cruise ship is because it never stops moving.
Good luck, guys. I already know how I'm getting inside.
So, Ash, what's the diff?
Yeah, normally, with us, like a normal person.
The diff for that, I would say probably just normal.
Right.
My
Which,
dude.
for ship scanning, is actually 3 purple. But I also figured out that apparently you can use your perception through our scanners instead of computers, so that's nice.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's perfect.
I'm gonna spend the
I'm
light
making
side
you
and
guys-
roll that because that was fucking horrible.
I'm getting you guys new tokens so we
Jesus.
fancy.
Okay, that's better.
That's beautiful.
Good
well,
thing
I
I
said
have my
2
lightsaber
because-
cigar case.
By the way, I did say 2 because it's a cruise ship. It's not a personal
Oh.
ship. Its records are publicly known.
Well,
It's got a
Disregard.
little pamphlet with map on it.
I don't know, like disregard one of the purpose.
Yeah, okay.
The first one was a massive fail anyway.
Right, so you got an extra advantage then. Yeah, so you just scan it. Essentially, there's a load of people on it enjoying a good time. There's some Huts, there's some Rhodians, there's practically almost every race on board. Probably all rich and ready just to relax.
Is there any place we can like get on board without necessarily being super visible?
Well, you could try using computers to see if you have a thing for it. Like,
Huh?
use computers, because they do have a docking bay. Let's see if you can, maybe get
Oh.
a ticket for it or something.
Okay. Diff.
The difficulty for this would actually be 4. Because computers are kind of a speciality.
Because it's a fancy cruise ship.
So, from
Does
this
a
point on,
slicing
by the way,
computer-
guys, only take weapons you can conceal on your or my person.
Oh shit.
I can conceal my blaster carbine if I'm creative. We know this.
Adam, since I kind of do not have access to the stats for the
You like-
slicing computer, does that modify slicing attempts in any way?
You just get 1 extra advantage. And one,
Oh,
not advantage, 1 success on all your shit to slice, basically.
Okay, so one automatic success. That's what it does. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, basically.
Which would mean that is actually a success. That's massively
Nice.
useful.
Right, so essentially, as you look through, you discover that your IFF on your ship currently is actually registered to have a ticket on board. And it's a group ticket. And it's actually a nice premium one at that.
It would
Doesn't mention
appear,
who you are.
Jack, it would appear that we have a standing well, not standing, but like, it would appear that we already have an invitation. a group invitation.
That's
We
nice.
Or to put it in another way, we're on the list.
Whose name?
I relay the name of the ticket. Ash.
What?
He said there's no
relay
name.
the name of the
I
ticket,
said there
which I
is
do
no
not
name.
know.
No, it's just
Okay.
it's just your ship, and it's like
Oh.
this ship, and there's a group of people on board that allow VIP access, essentially.
Oh, fair enough.
Captain, can we do this kind of job more often? Looks like quite a nice pleasure cruise.
Don't be fooled, Kains. That's actually a floating Sith temple.
Very
Well,
funny.
it might be a floating casino, but it is a casino operated by a hut.
So you should be on your best behavior, and I'd advise you all to come up with aliases.
Jack, if we wander in there with at least one weapon visible, I'm assuming they're gonna want to confiscate that, correct?
Anything bigger than a pistol. Might be able to get away with it, I wouldn't chance it.
Oh no, I'm just thinking out loud, because...
Actually, if you want, I can probably smuggle your saber for you.
No, here's the deal. I'm fairly confident I can hide anything that is like encumbrance 1 or lower, because usually that isn't too hard. And I'm wearing a kind of big blaster pistol in a very visible holster, so that gun is actually very visible.
Oh, no, the reason I'm asking you, Sibby, is my coat has anti-scanner technology on it, and I have another smuggler ability to hide shit. Specifically for things like going through metal detectors.
Fair
My
enough.
lightsaber is also hidden. I'm telling you, if you need me to smuggle something on, it can be done.
Oh.
You can see many high-ranking officials walking around, and of course, your dirty, scratched-up ship isn't exactly, well, mixing
Say that
in
one
with
more
the other
time,
ships.
voice in my head, and I'll kill you.
I mean, beautiful
One
ship
more
is
time,
essentially-
voice in my head.
Clearly, that ship's
Points pistol to own temple.
Clearly, I missaid. I meant lovely ship doesn't match the rest of these inferior ships.
Correct.
Your lovely ship, yes.
Lowers pistol from own temple.
So, outside
Fucking
you can
memes.
see what seems to be a blackened figure waiting by your landing bay door.
I step forward and enthusiastically shake his hand.
Greetings, my name's Kains Lufadorf.
Ah, it is good to welcome you, sir. The droid says as you're
Oh, you're a
shook his hand.
droid.
I start ignoring what he's saying.
Wait, I thought you were going with Mainz Kalufidorf.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
As,
Also, Adam,
I'm mad.
before stepping off the ship, Caesar hands you her two lightsabers. She's keeping the blasters though. One visible to something for them to find, and the other is just to see if it would pass through inspection.
Fair enough. They disappear into the coat.
it's just is it absorbed like
The coat of the black hole.
It's basically made of pockets.
So wait, Adam, is there a limit to how much you can hide on you?
As long as it's silhouette 2 or less, I can hide it on me.
in object form?
Oh my
Silhouette
god, that's
'Cause
insane.
humans are silhouette too.
Wait, Silhouette 2 is fucking enormous, by the way.
Silhouette 2 is a horse, dude?
You mean like you mean object
Yeah,
size
I mean
silhouettes?
object silhouette.
Yeah,
2,
okay.
so,
Oh, okay.
I hide a speeder bike in my inner pocket.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
By the way, this is what Kora's wearing.
I'm bounty hunter in my inner pocket.
Perfect. Now, do you convince Astrid to go with our armor?
I don't think she needed much convincing.
Well, I
And
guess
part of
that
the
is
plan
true.
was that no one recognizes her face anyway.
Oh, that's true. Yes, she did. She was going to go about it, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think the only thing was she was
Or at least
giving
keep it in the
me
luggage.
her carbine to sneak in,
Yeah, I get it.
and I checked and that was a silhouette weapon.
Okay, so essentially, as Kains nods for droid, he goes, "I'm sorry for the disappointment, sir. I am simply the greeter droid. Your own personal butler droid will be assigned to you. After all, you did park within the VIP area, so I suspect you have your tickets."
What's that? Personal butler droid? I'm starting
is
to like
correct.
the sound of this.
We are here to serve your every whim. After all,
I awkwardly look at Jack as he mentions tickets.
Wait, who has the ticket?
Jack.
Oh, okay.
Right, and where will our quarters be?
Yes, we will escort you towards your quarters after a small security screening and, of course, the presenting of your tickets.
Yes, well, here are the tickets. We'll be expecting someone to meet us soon. Please inform me when they get near, so I'll be presentable.
Oh my, these are very expensive tickets. He almost says in surprise. Looking back towards all of you and then towards the tickets. Well then, as our honoured guests, I welcome you. Please, proceed down the hallway. It's at the end of a hangar, it's a hallway like this one.
I have no idea what that judgmental fucking droid means. I at least look like $1 million. Also, I hand over my lightsaber to Jack so he can pocket that thing as well.
I adjust my smuggler's coat.
I can just imagine like a small vacuum head pops out, it sucks it right in and goes somewhere.
Amount of weapons in it now. I think I've got 3 knives, 3 sabers, 2 pistols, and a carbine.
I'd say you're ready
Hey,
for a war.
Hey, Adam, I think you should be selling guns in like a back alley of
I
Coruscant.
feel like I'm gonna go up to the next person and go, "Wanna buy a sundial?"
Open the coat.
Greetings, stranger! Wanna buy something?
Adjust my smuggler's coat so it's not poking me in all sides with the various bric-a-brac stores.
Or you know, you don't press a button and suddenly kill yourself.
Nah, I could never do that. I'm far too
Of
lucky.
course, you mean this.
Like
But
3 lightsabers
essentially,
going through your torso. Whoops.
as you start walking away
No, wait,
from
4.
the droid speaks.
What
and
are you-
goes, "As is our motto, no matter how depressing and inevitable that we end and just awfulness of this universe, you'll always be happy here. I welcome you to the Ark Powerbomb Cruise." If you want to know how to spell, that is how it's spelled.
Oh.
And I suspect you head down the hallway, or are you still hiding various things on Jack?
Yep, got me arm candy, got me crew. Let's go.
I got 5 bombs and a blaster as well, if you want to add to that collection. Nah, just
You
kidding.
say that, but I can. I can.
Okay, let's not go overboard. That's enough. The lightsaber's good enough.
To be truthful, he could, as long as it doesn't go over his carry weight.
Pretty much. That's the only thing limiting me is how much I can physically lift.
He doesn't wear that much. He doesn't wear that much armor, so he could theoretically carry stuff like that.
You wanna know what the best part is? The smuggler's jacket is my armor.
So,
Exactly.
just to reiterate, Ash, the guy we're looking for is not actually the owner of this yacht, is it? Is he?
No, well, not as
Okay.
far as you know. Essentially, you're looking for someone you well know.
Yeah, no. I'm just confirming I didn't make a horrible mistake.
As you start going down the hangar towards the hallway, you can see many delegates, many in fine regal robes, some of them looking towards you guys. Of course, you're all dressed up and presentable. I mean, your jacket isn't exactly the most high class, but at least you're
Stylish,
looking
at least.
presentable. Yeah, exactly. You're looking like, how can I say, an eccentric millionaire, you know?
Distinguished.
It's like, yeah, you're like, I bet you can hear a few voices going, I bet he's roughing it. It's like, oh, I hear a few people do that every year.
I'm so rich I don't need to wear things to work. I'm
Exactly.
the guy that turns up in a hoodie and jeans and owns the company.
Given your reception and what people heard, that is essentially what they suspect. It's like, wow, he must be so rich, he doesn't even need to like present himself. That's impressive. I wonder who he is. I don't know. I heard something about him saving something. I don't know. They didn't want to mention. As you eventually get to the end of a hallway, you see two of the exact same model of droid as you saw before, waiting at the door, in the same pose as well. He goes, "Please, one at a time, present yourselves for inspection."
Right, well,
Can I tell what they're going to use?
I'm going to stride through first. Give like Astrid a pat on the arm and go, "Captain Jacqueline, I'm told
Of
you'll be showing
course.
me to my room."
That is correct, then. Please stand by for scanning. And you can see the basically on their face, a small opening opens up and a small scanner starts going over you. I believe it's... Is it you or me who has to roll? I think I have to roll for detection, don't I?
Yeah, you get 5 automatic purples against my skullduggery.
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Welcome
Jesus
to Smugglers.
Wait,
fucking Christ.
Is that on top of the base difficulty?
Yeah, the Smuggler's
me.
Code makes anything you try and do it a base of 5, and then all of my shit has the undetectable mods and qualities into it, plus I have an ability that lets me contest it with my skullduggery.
Right, let's see. Actually, this is not even a...
Wow,
I
Jack.
don't
It's
have a
almost,
high...
wow, Adam, it's almost like you're a smuggler.
It's almost like I'm a smuggler.
It's almost like instead of doing this shit, you should just be smuggling stuff to make a living.
Basically, session 1.
Right, the scanner did take off one thing, but you can actually see, like, they just quickly scan you over and go, "Very well, sir, please." And he, like, gestures in front. "Next, please." And Kains, to answer your
I'll
question...
take out a cigar and light it with my saber on the scar setting, just as a little flourish to the rest of them.
And Kains, to answer your question, essentially it's like a super simple scanner. It's more than clear, like they're just essentially going, "Okay, you don't have like a bomb on you? Okay, that's
Okay, so they're
Right.
basically looking for thermonuclear, or like, no, not thermonuclear, but like for thermal detonators. Actually,
Yeah.
Tissa will step forward. Like I mentioned, like the heavy blaster pistol is worn kind of openly in a holster, like it's visible. But there's also a holdout blast that is hidden on, like in one of her boots.
Essentially, he goes, "If you would, please place the weapon on a tray. It will be placed in the armory for its safe protection." He like opens up the small lid that he's holding and presents it to you.
Tissa like raises one eyebrow, but then pulls out the pistol. Actually, wait. I have this horrible idea. No, it wouldn't work. There's a power cell in it. Never mind. Yeah, I'll place a pistol on the tray.
As you
I
place
was thinking about if I was going to be able to bluff it as like just a thing for show, but I realized there's actually power in it.
As you place it on, he puts on, scans you one time, and it moves on. You can tell he did it even faster than Jack. Essentially, as you gave him a pistol, he went, "Okay, gave me your weapon," and just bomb scan. Please.
He just like points one finger at him. Don't lose that. I would like to have it back. It's very expensive.
Of course, ma'am. Do not worry. In fact, though this would be sent to your room, here's the ticket. From its chest just on top, you see a small ticket present. He reaches up, takes it out, and presents it to you.
Wait, he's gonna send the gun to my room?
No, he's sending you. He would have sent a ticket to your room for the gun, but he just
okay.
printed one off now for you.
Okay, fair enough. I was like...
That would have been weird.
Yeah, that would have
Right,
been...
well, about Astrid go through next, and I don't think she's actually carrying any weapons, because I have them all.
Yeah, probably. If you're not bringing any luggage. So she's not carrying anything, then... Wait, wasn't she hiding something in her dress?
I don't know idea. No, I think she. I think she gave up. Yeah, like I think she thought about hiding the blaster carbine like under her dress, and then
Oh yeah,
like,
she gave it to
nah.
Jack. Yeah. so she Astrid goes through quite like unmolested, just scans. You go, "Enjoy, ma'am," and then they look towards Kains and Cora and waits for you to present yourselves. Does anybody have anything on them?
Well, they can physically. They can physically see that I have nothing on me, because if you open the link, you'll see the dress, and no, there's nowhere to hide anything, pretty much. So if he asks me if I'm armed, then I'm gonna jokingly say just with these and show him my fists, but jokes on him because they're actually lethal weapons.
So essentially, as you go forward as well, he goes, "Oh, and next please," after Cora goes through, and you left your pike on board, did you?
Yeah, I flap my ceremonial robes at his face.
It's like, he scans you over smallly and he goes, "Please, sir, next please."
I've kept
And
my medical stuff over, if that's a problem.
Oh,
Hey, Jack, do you... Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh, well, yeah. Essentially, he scans you. If he sees your medical stuff, he goes, "May I please present your medical license, sir?"
Ooh.
I reach for my old Republic license.
He glances it over for a moment, gives more nod. He's like, "Welcome, officer. Please
Oh my
enjoy
God.
the amenities."
That actually worked!
Thank you very much.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Question. Do you...
Fuck.
No, the actual Jack, not the fake
Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta call him by his character name, remember?
one. No, I was gonna ask if Kains actually like. Do you have any sort of like ranged light training or something like that?
Oh, you are talking to me.
See,
You're
you gotta use his
the
actual
real
name.
Jack, you fucking.
Please. Fucking
He's
just
Kains.
call me Kains whilst we're playing.
But I want to refer to you as Jack when I'm talking to you out of character.
It doesn't work, man. It just doesn't work.
Anyway, does Kains actually have like ranged weapon training or something like that?
He's got ranged light.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it.
Just checking. So that I didn't like toss you a blaster and you're like, what?
And of course, from behind you, you hear, it's like, "Ah, and of course, welcome. Have you got anything to declare?" "Oh, no, of course not." And you can see Eugen behind you getting scanned, and he walks on through with you guys like, "Hey."
What's up?
And you can hear, "Ma'am, you have to let go." And you can see one of the robots holding what appears to be a small combat knife with gravity hanging off of it.
What about the other girl that's, what's her name? The Kit Kat girl, I gave her a blaster. Is she coming? Or is she staying on the ship?
I presume not. This isn't
No,
really her
she-
business.
She isn't really coming.
Oh, she doesn't want a party? Okay then.
I mean, she didn't tell the attorney. She's a
User in
fucking
your channel
Jedi.
timed
She's an
out.
actual Jedi.
Yeah, Eugen essentially takes the girl and gets her hand off the knife. She looks pouty, but she's all
User
dressed up
entered
nice. It's like,
disconnected from your channel.
we will be enjoying ourselves while here. Eugen says as he walks
User
up to you
joined your
guys.
channel.
I ain't gonna
Why
miss
do you
this
do
for
this
world.
to me, Sibby?
I didn't do shit.
Nero.
Disconnect.
No, you disconnected.
Made me disconnect 3 times.
No,
Sibby.
wait,
Why you
like
gotta do that?
both
Oh.
you and Sibby's disconnected.
What the fuck?
Actually, Adam, did you hear what I said?
Oh, I didn't hear shit.
Yeah, I thought so. Fuck. Essentially, Eugen.
I heard someone turns around and then nothing.
Yeah, you just got shot in the back, you're dead, I'm sorry.
Eugene tagged along.
Yeah,
Here
so
you are.
Eugen and Grabby are basically following along, and Eugen's like, "I'm not giving up this chance to enjoy myself. The ticket includes the entire crew."
That's alright, I'm pretty sure we had a conversation in the last session where I said as long as you stick to the casino decks and stuff.
Yep, he's totally fine with that.
Caesar walks up to Eugene and quietly, sort of from the side, asks, "Did you see anything?"
What do you mean?
She gives him, the look, as in, "You serious?"
Caesar, this is entertainment ship. He's here for the entertainment.
Yeah, but he is wondering what you mean. It's like I sense a few things.
I mean, I'm assuming he has powers of foresight.
Oh, well, you could ask him if he does.
Oh. It's like, well, you're old and powerful, so I'm assuming you have some powers of foresight, correct?
Not my most favorite subject, but I am able to see through distances, if that's what you mean.
I mean, through time.
No, sadly not. Never been interested in what's coming.
That's unusual.
Yeah, maybe. They all said it was, but what's for fun in seeing what's coming?
Koro just nods agreeingly.
But I do sense a few things on this ship which you people may look out for.
What do you mean, you?
I do sense a few of the artifacts, but I also sense a darker presence. Up in the bar area.
Sith?
It is of the dark side, unsure if it's Sith.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
Get on the building, collateral damage.
Fuck collateral damage, I'm in a giant ass boat!